tell you a little bit about the car in case you give a single crap whatsoever. This is the Hula Girl. I had a name for it once, but I forget what it is. These are like, there's 18 air fresheners in here, because when I bought this car from some dude in the hood, it smelled kind of funny, and I didn't like how it smelled, so I made it smell like a bunch of pine trees. The engine service light is always on, no matter what I do. I've checked the codes a few times, and there's nothing actually wrong with the car. The only thing I can think that it might be is that the exhaust sensor is kind of no longer on the car, because I took it out so I could make these noises. And there's let me just remove the key. Oh, hey, the key's out. Oh my god, you don't need the key in the car to drive it, which is nice. I mean, it's pretty cool, because I can, like, I don't know, actually, there's no usability to that function, but it's kind of neat that I can do that. So we'll just put that over there. Put some lights up front, and I mounted a little red switch right there, if you can see the red switch. If you can see that extension cord way down there, that extension cord is actually for something I rednecked myself. Big old light bar, you know? 50 inches of pure light sun goodness that just slaps right on the bottom of the windshield there. Then when I'm driving in these back country roads, I can see for about 2.5 miles with my 50-inch light bar. As you can see, there's more air fresheners because it smells funny. My license plate is over there because it didn't look very good up front. If you look and see those little black things on the hood, I'm sure you probably can't see them at all. Those are hood louvers, and they let the heat escape from the engine so it stays nice and chilly, which is always good to stay chilly, especially when you got an old V8 that likes to get hot. A funny story about those, I put those on myself with a friend of mine helped me out a bit. And to get those so that they were actually working hood louvers and not just hood ornaments, I had to cut holes in the hood of the car, and that hurt my heart a little bit, to cut holes in the hood of my car. It just doesn't feel right doing so. But you know, I'm glad I did it, because now it looks sexy. So yeah, I think that's about it for now. I can't really remember anything else I did. Oh, I forgot about this part. This part that's not here. This part. That's yes, that is where an airbag is supposed to go. At one point I had a bad ignition cylinder, which is in here, and I had to fix a wire on that. And you cannot get to the wire unless you pull out the steering wheel and the steering column and all this garbage in there, which is very difficult to get out. And one of the hardest parts for me to get off was the airbag. And I was like, not doing that twice, so I just didn't put it back in. And I plan on buying a new steering wheel at some point, so it doesn't look this whopper-jawed. I also didn't put in this stabilizer spring, which is very important. Didn't put that in, and that is why the steering wheel does this type of motion, like that. I'm not supposed to do that, but it does, and that's because I didn't put in half of the parts that I took out. So, but it still works just fine. So, lesson learned, if you do something once and it's a pain and you don't have to do it the second time, then don't do it the second time. What better lesson is there than that lesson right there?